Okay, it's recording. Okay, so my name is Sarah. I kind of want to have another name.
Like
So this is Poison Girl. What's your name on Instagram?
Baby Reina.
So it's Reina. Or baby, however you want to say it.
Baby.
So we just started getting into like the
Law of attraction.
law of attraction, manifestation,
Mhm.
and all that crap. And it's been working, but like you really do have to keep on it like every day. I feel like it's not a 24/7 thing, but it kind of is. So it's like if we would be doing it like all the time, thinking about it, then it'd be working faster.
Yeah, and better.
Yeah, so
Like every time.
we really need to be doing that.
Yeah. Like every
And I'm
time I
not
think
doing it.
about anything, like when you're into it, it's like every time you think about something, you think about that. Like, oh my god, I shouldn't be thinking about that because of the law of attraction and stuff like that.
Also, like with I'm gonna talk about the coronavirus shit or whatever. My thing is, I feel like people are making too big of a fucking deal about it. Damn, I can't cuss that much.
No,
Because
you
you have to
can't.
bleep it. They're making too big of a deal about it that I think that like everyone who's getting it, like they're saying that they get over it, and that's only ones that have been documented. So I'm pretty sure there's people at home that they think that they have a cough or a flu or whatever, and people that have the flu, most of the time they don't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
They just get better. You know what I'm saying? So
And if anything, the flu is worse.
yeah,
Like what
yeah,
that man said?
yeah. People have been
Oh my
dying
God.
more from the flu. Like you're more likely to die from the flu right now than you are coronavirus. People are tripping too much, and people need to stop believing what they see on the media. Like
They're
stop
making a big
believing
deal.
fake news. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. I'm a conspiracy theorist, I guess, kind of.
I'm like getting into all this because of you.
Another thing too. You know what I wanted to talk about was like how so many people get offended so much now, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, well, like everything's about race. Everything's about like,
Oh yeah.
you know, you can't even talk about someone being obese or someone being a different, being a transgender or whatever, right? When it's like, I'm all about all of that shit, right? I'm all about all of it, except like, don't get mad for people not knowing what to call you, you know? And don't get mad if people don't agree with it. Like, oh my God, look, we found this old post of this person and they said this and that homophobic stuff, and it's like, and then these people come and they apologize.
Yeah,
They're like,
I know.
they
But
did
they
a
don't
public
accept
apology,
it.
and it's like, if I was a star and I would have said something, I would not apologize. I'd be like, look, like this
Everybody
is how I feel.
says it. Like
you know what I'm saying?
nowadays, if you say like the N word, people like go crazy,
Yeah.
and it's like, why? Like
I know.
you say it at home all the time, I bet. And they. It's
I
like so
I say it all the time, but I have hood credit, okay? I have my and I hate having to say that I have black friends because it's like, like
shouldn't even be
be
able- you
quiet, you
shouldn't
know.
have
I
to
have
say
all
that.
kinds of friends, okay? And then I say it to them. They don't take offense to it because it's not their word. Like unless
yeah.
you take it as your word, then that means like
You're
why are
calling
you giving yourself that?
You're calling yourself.
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like.
There was
dude,
a
chill
girl who
out,
made a
you know?
video who it was like, don't ever call me that. I don't call you wetbacks, and she's like, that's our word. That's our word. I'm like, you're
That's
calling
their word.
You're calling
Wow.
yourself that. I know.
And you know
Stupid.
what?
I don't call myself a wetback.
Even wetback,
That's
like
my
I
word.
could get that. Like I'm not gonna get offended if somebody calls me that or whatever. Like if you're just talking to me, like I've had people call me that. Like, oh, so you're a wetback then, right? Because you're Mexican or whatever. Yeah, I guess so. Like it is what it is. I'm not gonna get mad if it's my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Or like homegirls. But
if
like
it's people like being mean and
of
like,
course,
then
yes,
it's different. That's
yes.
way different.
If they're like, say, some white guy comes up to you or something and says the N word to you, hell yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
beat
that's
him
so
up
much
or something,
different,
whatever,
though.
right? But it's like, you know, if it's your friends and all that, and there's an old post of you saying it, because I have posts of me saying it, you know, nobody trips out on me, and I've never said Nigger. I've always said Nigga. It's
But that's
slang.
like-
It's
yeah.
slang from where we are from.
It's
So,
not even.
yeah, my hair's getting long.
It is.
It's very short.
It was like
Wow.
that short. Like that
Yeah.
short.
Well, that's how I feel about that. And then, what else? I don't even want to talk about Trump. Not right now. I'm not like,
Everything in one video.
yeah, I'm not gonna talk about him just yet.
You would have a
But
lot
anyway,
to say.
Trump, call me. No.
That already says everything about you.
No, it doesn't. You don't know what I'm gonna say to him. Anyway,
Oh yeah, you're right. Dude, you're right. Fine.
no, we're just being, we're just bored, and we're gonna have one day we're gonna look back at this video and be like, damn, do you remember when we did this? Because
How old are
like
you?
now we got money. No, I'm not gonna say my age. How old do y'all think I am? Comment below.
How
old?
do you think
It's
I am?
Poison Girl.
How old am I?
How old am I, y'all? Anyway. Let's see. I don't know what else to talk about right now.
I don't
but,
either, really. You said everything.
I know there's more. I want to talk about.
There's somebody. We're gonna turn it off and be like, oh, we should have talked about this.
I think. Oh, another thing too is like I think that there's not. Maybe there is, but I haven't found them or came across them. Like people talking about real things.
Like almost like conspiracy theories in a way.
Not just that, like real life stuff. Like, okay, people that I want to go to the hood where I grew up in Second Ward, and I want to go ask around to them what they feel about the president, about everything, like equal rights or pro-life and all that stuff. Like I want to ask what they think, because I'm tired of like seeing videos. Like I love the good girl, don't get me wrong, like that girl's something else, but like I want to go ask like real people what they think. She's going to let me say she's going to colleges where, I'm sorry, but even the black people, Mexicans, whatever, go there. I'm not saying, I don't want to say that they're privileged, but they've had it better if they're able to go there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I know, they didn't, like, just like myself, I didn't have it good, So like I feel like talking to real people that have actually truly struggled and are still struggling.
Yeah.
Let's see what they gotta say.
The
because
people, she's talking to people that already made it.
yeah,
like,
and they're there in college, and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, like what, like they talk about racism a lot too. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, yeah, it is messed up if like you get profiled and stuff. I've gotten profiled before, believe it or
many
not. You know what I'm
times.
saying? And it was always for my own people, which is crazy, Mexicans or whatever. So anyway, like I don't know. I don't think they know what it's like really. They don't know what it's like really to legit be profiled. And
Like everybody goes through stuff.
another
but
thing too is that like the main percentage of crimes and shit is like from black people, and it is what it is. It's just how it is, man. And like black people make more crime against themselves, but I don't know, that a lot of them will never see it that way. A lot of Mexicans, a lot of whites that have it hard, sadly a lot of the time they don't come up in life. It just like, it sucks, and then they have kids, and their kids end up like that. Like
it's like a cycle.
it's a cycle, and I'm trying to break free from it for myself, and I wish a lot of people would. I wish a lot of
Like,
people would
that's why-
wake up and let's just all be together, Stop
Everybody's
being racist. Stop talking about racism. If you stop talking about it, it won't be there, You need to let that go, okay? So that's all I'm going to say right now. I'll make another video later. Subscribe and all that, this is my new stuff, so I don't know. Subscribe, leave comments. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people probably
Talking
saying some
mess.
bad stuff, because it's just how
People are.
the internet is, man. It's just,
Everybody has their own opinion.
even
about
though
everything
we're not even saying anything bad,
at all.
people make it look bad.
We're just
So-
giving everybody our opinion.
Yeah. And freedom of speech. Suck my